Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are well. Welcome back to our channel. Please make sure you'll hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you'll get notified every time we upload a new video. And please follow us on all social media. Guys, today the topic is going to be don't allow social media to take your inner peace. I would like for you all to read on your own James chapter 3 verses 13 to 17 and Proverbs 29 verses 22. It talks about people who like stirring up conflict, people who like to poke the bear, should we say. You know that saying where they say people like to poke a bear or poke a lion. That is how certain people are on social media. So guys, if we look at social media as a whole, we must remember something. There's a lot of fake accounts, there's a lot of fake posts, there's a lot of fake people, and there's a lot of fake comments as well as trolling comments. People who have nothing better to do with their life than to stir up conflict, or at times they actually get joy from this conflict or from hate or from making somebody else angry or upset. It's in their nature. Now remember something, that these people need help, because it's not normal for somebody to just wake up and want to see somebody else get upset or angry, or continuously questioning people, or continuously causing rife. There's certain people who like doing it, and they need help before they get a mental breakdown, because eventually they will lead to that. Because you must remember something, that there's underlying issues, there's underlying causes for why people do these things. Remember something, sometimes these people are depressed, and sometimes they are angry at themselves. Sometimes they are disappointed at their own downfalls and at their own failures in life. Other times they feel neglected, maybe by loved ones. They feel neglected in their life. Maybe they feel unloved. So that is why they lash out in this way on social media. More than 80% of the time, it's not that they have something personal against you. Most of the time, it's just them lashing out at this feeling that they have against themselves. Which is why I say they need help. They need to receive spiritual and psychological help to help them deal with whatever issue, whatever underlying issue is at play that is causing them to be so grumpy, be so moody, and to be always wanting to stir up conflict, always wanting to fight, always wanting to make other people angry. Apart from these people who stir up conflict on comments, or like to, what is the word, be like trolls. They put trolling comments all over social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They just comment on everything, and it's like basically to get people's reaction, and a negative reaction, not a positive reaction. Apart from them, you get fake people on social media. You get people who misrepresent their lifestyle. They act, for instance, as if they have such a high lifestyle, or as if they are so successful. They put a lavish lifestyle all over their social feed. Meanwhile, the reality is the opposite. This leads many people to believe that their life is inadequate. It makes people question God. A lot of people, they turn away from God because of this, because they feel that their life is not in a place where it should have been. They feel that they are unsuccessful, when meanwhile they are successful in their own way. They have accomplished things according to their own life and their own standards, but because they are viewing other people's lives and other people's lifestyles, which is not even true, Half of it is fake. They are taking pictures with other people's cars, houses, stuff like that, and pretending to be something or somebody that they're not. And that is now causing conflict in your life. You believing that your life is worthless, or your success or your accomplishments mean nothing when you're comparing it to these people, and you live on this comparison, even though that these people don't even exist, or these people's lifestyles don't exist. And why I say these people don't exist, because sometimes it's even a fake account. Sometimes if you look at an account and you think it's a girl, it's meanwhile a guy that is using this account. It's a fake account. Or sometimes it looks like it's a specific person, but meanwhile that account has been hacked 5 years ago, and it's somebody totally different behind that account. So that is why I say there's fake accounts, and there's also fake people. Fake posts. They post things that that may seem to be their accomplishments when it's not. So don't allow social media to ruin your inner peace. Don't allow social media to let you go further and further away from God and make you doubt yourself, or make you doubt your accomplishments, when in actual fact you are successful in your own right, when you have met your own goals. But now, because you keep comparing to somebody else on social media, you feel inadequate. Stop doing that, guys. It is not beneficial to you. And those people, they know why they're doing this. They're only doing it for likes, they're doing it for comments, and so forth. That is not life. Don't worry about how many likes you get on social media. Don't worry about how many followers you get on social media. Unless your goal is to become an influencer, then you can worry about how many followers you get and how many likes you get and stuff. But we see by that as well why people are so depressed nowadays, especially our youth. Our youth are so depressed because they live behind social media, which shows them a lifestyle that they should be living. But meanwhile, that lifestyle is fake. What you see on social media and those people that are posting it, it's not even true. It's not even their lives. And sometimes, most of the time, it's not even paid for by them. So, you shouldn't feel inadequate. You shouldn't feel unsuccessful just because you keep comparing to those people. We even get people on the contrary that will like your posts. They will follow you, but they will hate you. Remember that. They will like your posts, they will comment positively, but they will hate you. And we see it all over social media. And even sometimes it's the close people to you that will have real hate for you in their hearts. But they will like all of your stuff on social media. But those people behind your back, they are plotting and planning to stab you in your back. But they will like everything of yours on social media. So don't let social media take your inner peace, guys. Remember something, inner peace comes from God. Doubt, stress, anxiety, all these things come from the world, comes from social media, comes from the devil. Don't allow the devil to win. He places these things in your life so that you don't move forward, that you doubt yourself, that you live in anxiety, so that you feel unsuccessful, that you give up on your goals. Meanwhile, you are smashing your goals. Meanwhile, you are achieving things in your life. But because you are viewing it in comparison to somebody's fake lifestyle, somebody's fake account, and you think now that your life is nowhere where it's supposed to be, and it sets you back. Meanwhile, you could be far ahead of those people that you are looking at. That could be your lifestyle. Meanwhile, that's their fake lifestyle. That could be your real lifestyle. If you stop letting those people's comments, those people's words, or even that hate behind them get to you, stop letting their hate sink your life. So, guys, we have to learn to differentiate. Learn to differentiate between real and fake, especially on social media. Learn to see which comments are real and not just people trolling for reactions, not for people trolling just to get a response of hate. You have to differentiate between the people that like your stuff and people who really like you in real life. Because as I said, there's people who will like your stuff on social media, but they will hate you in real life. They will be plotting and planning to stab you in the back, but will like all of your stuff on social media. They will follow you on all social media, but they hate everything about you. That is the type of people that we have in the world today. And as I said, these type of people, it's not their fault as well, because there's some underlying issue that they need to have resolved. That's why I said, if you know these people personally, try and help them out. Try and get them the spiritual and psychological help that they need. Because as I said, some of them are dealing with depression. Some of them are dealing with maybe being neglected, being unloved. Some of them are dealing with maybe not accomplishing stuff in their life. So they lash out at other people on social media. Especially we see in the comments in people who like to do like these trolling comments where they get negative reactions. There is something psychologically going on that is due to underlying factors, and they need professional help. So if those people are close to you, maybe family and stuff like that, try and get them that help. Because remember something, it's not normal for somebody just to want somebody else to be angry or make somebody else upset. As I said, it even goes against the Bible. God doesn't like people who only want to stir up conflict because they have hate in their heart. And God loves people who have love in their heart, and He wants people to have love in their heart. He wants people to, instead of causing conflict, to come together and have love in their hearts. That's why God said, love thy neighbor and show forgiveness. No matter what, try and forgive, because we all need forgiveness. There's nobody that's perfect on earth. But don't let these people get you down. And I know a lot of people who take these things to heart. They take it to heart and they live behind social media. And if they get a negative reaction or a negative post, it affects them to a point where they want to give up. Yet they have everything in their capability to succeed, to have a beautiful lifestyle. Yet because they're letting the stress, the anxiety, the doubt which comes from the social media feeds mess with their life, mess with their heads. Don't let it mess with your head, guys. Don't let it do that. Learn to differentiate, as I said, between real and fake. As I said, there's many fake accounts, there's many fake profiles, there's people who just want to stir up conflict. When you are on social media, learn to differentiate. Even if it's people that are close to you, remember something, not everybody who likes your stuff on social media likes you in person. And I said it for the third time because I cannot say it enough. Many people feel because they get 1,000 likes on social media that those 1,000 people like them. No. I can guarantee you maybe only 50 people out of that genuinely like those people. Only 50 out of 1,000. The rest is behind the facade. So don't let them get to you. No matter what they say, and no matter what they do. Concentrate on your lifestyle. pray and focus and have faith on God that He will establish your plans. Because remember something, He said it in the Bible, that He has every plan to establish your plans. And remember something, God's will for your life is great. So He won't let you fall back. He has every plan to help you accomplish your dreams. So don't look at somebody else's dreams and somebody else's blessings. Most of the time, as I said, on social media, it's even fake. But even if it's not fake, don't look at somebody else's success. You didn't see what they did to deserve that. You never see all the hard work that they put in, all the hours that they put in to obtain that success, the blood, sweat, and tears that they put in to receive that success. Now you look at them on social media and you compare your life to them. Meanwhile, God has a similar plan for you. But you can't look at day 200 when you are on day 1, if you get what I mean. If you are just starting off, there's steps that you need to take. Small goals, short-term goals, and then long-term goals. Keep hitting each one and you will receive that. That person could be at their 200 goal while you're only at your 5th goal. You get what I mean? So don't compare your life to anybody else's, because it's not the same, guys. And stop letting social media destroy your inner peace. I've done this message here because I know that it troubles a lot of people. They let social media get them down. They let social media get their spirit down. The spirit becomes weary, where they can't even pray and they can't even worship God properly because they let people on social media get them down. They let fake accounts, fake people, fake posts get them down, fake likes. They should rather focus on God, worship God, have faith in God, do their part, work hard, put in the blood, sweat, and tears, and you will obtain success. Trust me, guys. I hope you learned something from this message, and I hope you apply it to your life. And from now on, when you are on social media, differentiate between right and wrong. Differentiate between real and fake. When you learn to do this, trust me, you'll be much more happy in your life. Amen.